Well, it was only a few years ago when we saw the first female coach in the NFL and the NBA. Well, let's face it, while things are changing, it still feels like a man's world sometimes. That's why here at the local level, women like Ashley Foreman and Brenda Marshall are
Ashley
changing
Gonzalez.
Foreman, Ashley Foreman.
No, I'm saying you're changing it too.
And Ashley Gonzalez, yeah, because I am the
Throw
first.
yourself in that mix.
Yeah, I'm the first woman to ever be a sports anchor up in Channel 3. So thank you for allowing me to do this. But anyway, so Brenda Marshall, who is the athletic director for CCISD, and Ashley Foreman, like I mentioned before, are setting the tone for other women. Take a watch.
Fourth down.
It's South Texas culture. High school football. For Ashley Foreman, football was her first love.
I played football for Kansas City Titans. It's a women's semi-pro football team.
Once the semi-pro days were over, Ashley found another way to get on the field and hit the turf.
If I can't play, I'm okay with refereeing, you know? I'm okay with it.
Ashley is a football official and officiates all over South Texas. When she's on the field, it's just another day of work. But for others, she says, it's a learning curve.
Not everyone, but I get a lot of people like, you refereeing? And I'm like, yes.
Being one of very few female officials, she doesn't expect any kind of handouts. Ashley says her male counterparts do her that favor and hold her accountable.
They go out of their way, I feel like, to help me making sure I get things right and making sure I keep the boys safe.
While many in South Texas supported Ashley, she says there's still some work that needs to be done.
To get it to where it's not a big thing, every coach just greet me like all the other referees, it would be amazing.
Ashley isn't alone in holding high standards for women in sports. In fact, Brenda Marshall, the athletic director of CCISD, helped set those standards decades ago.
I told my mom when I graduated, I said, I love you, but I will never come back home until I get a position in athletic administration and come back and make a difference for what we didn't have. I actually told her that in 1973.
Brenda, being a woman of her word, came back to CCISD to work in the athletic department in 1986. At the time, she was one of 5 women in all of Texas working in high school athletics. And even though she stuck out like a sore thumb, she handled business when business needed handling.
A male coach came to see one of my bosses, and, at that time Joey Allen, and he says, I've never answered to a female before. I've never had a female tell me what to do. And he says, well, you will listen to her and you will do what she says.
And thanks to her roots, she never settled at good, only great.
My father was a policeman here in town, and my mother was a nurse. And they taught us to never, give up. Do what you need to do. Don't back down. Somebody's not going to walk over you.
Great story there, Ashley. And